Whether you need to meet with diplomats, sign crucial documents, or just appear before the media, a world leader must be able to go to the other side of the globe at a moment's notice. They can't possibly be seated next to you in coach. They are flying in a manner that is only appropriate for a king. So, get your passports ready because today we'll be looking at the priciest private jets owned by world leaders. Welcome to Socialuxe. Our goal is to provide you with a dose of luxury, travel, houses, cars, and stories of successful people so you can be inspired to live an abundant, beautiful, and successful life. We upload videos weekly. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and feel free to comment any questions you may have down below. Enjoy! Russia. The fact that Vladimir Putin prefers to travel by air and is flying Kremlin should not be a surprise. It costs $550 million in all. Putin's presidential aircraft is an Illusion IL-96-300 jet. It is indeed a dream come true. The Flying Kremlin has the most sophisticated communication systems money can buy because it also functions as a mobile office. Even more, it connects to the military, giving Putin the ability to direct soldiers in the event of an unplanned strike. While communication systems are crucial, the inside is where things really start to become interesting. The inside is decorated in neoclassical style and the walls are covered in famous Russian tapestries and lavish rugs. The master suite also has a meeting room and a dining room gallery with gourmet cuisine. Putin's plane also has a personal gym, a fully stocked bar, and possibly its best feature, a gold-plated bathroom. The United Kingdom. The RAF Voyager, formerly a refueling jet, underwent a $12.9 million makeover and was converted to serve as a VIP aircraft for the UK Prime Minister. For transporting dignitaries and guests, the renovated Voyager has 58 business seats and resembles an Airbus A330. The most intriguing aspect, though, is that the royal family will also travel on the aircraft in addition to Prime Minister Boris Johnson, and that it will even be used as a refueling plane when neither is present. The government claims that by using aircraft as a multi-purpose jet, taxpayers will save over $1 million a year on private charters. Boris Johnson recently had a plane painted red, white, and blue to represent the Union Jack flag and the UK as it travels over the skies. The jet was originally a dull gray color. The interior specifics have been kept a secret for security reasons, but it's truly suited for a queen. One can only picture what it might look like. China. Chinese General Secretary Xi Jinping does not have a personal aircraft, but it does not imply that he is not adequately cared for. Jinping travels in one of the two Boeing 747-400 planes that are in the air. Additionally, they're all worth a combined $500 million. This system is intriguing because these Boeing models are also utilized for commercial passenger flights. But as soon as the General Secretary wants to fly, his private secretary staff carefully inspects each aircraft. To ensure his safety, the full procedure can take a few weeks. The traditional passenger seats are removed and replaced with a living room, office, and a private bedroom once the area is safe to fly over. Unfortunately for the rest of us, Air China never divulges information on the interior of their presidential plane. And although it would be strange that a head of state doesn't have their own private aircraft, one was being built and outfitted for takeoff until the project was abandoned due to concerns about onboard security. North Korea. Even though he came into power in 2011, Kim Jong-un of North Korea did not take his first flight outside of his country until he met with Xi Jinping of China in 2018. Then how did he get there? In any case, he flew in an Illusion L-62 aircraft of Soviet manufacture, which he dubbed Chame-1 after both the nation's national bird and a particular kind of hawk. The exterior is plain and minimalistic, painted white with the complete name of North Korea on both sides and the red star of the flag on the tail. The fact that this aircraft is the oldest on our list and had its name designed in 1963 sets it apart from the others. Additionally, the Chame-1 is still capable of flying 10,000 kilometers at a time, even though it can't complete non-stop international journeys across the world. Despite its antiquity, the furnishings have been modernized for a look that matches the North Korean leader's preferences. Additionally, and maybe more crucially for the 37-year-old leader, smoking is permitted on board the Chame-1. While Kim Jong-un does have a keen interest in flying aircraft, we have yet to witness him in the pilot's seat as it takes off. Saudi Arabia. To put it simply, no other family in the world is as wealthy as the Saudi royals. A private Boeing 747 is the crown gem of the country's leader, who has acquired a fortune of almost $1 trillion, and whose plane have more square footage than most houses. The private plane only cost Prince Al Walid $485 million to purchase in 2003, which was peanuts for him. At the time of acquisition, however, it fell far short of his expectations, so he had it renovated and reconditioned to resemble the palace he was accustomed to. Although a country's head of state normally utilizes their jet for official activity, this one is more like a house than anything else. Multiple opulent bedrooms with private baths are available. There's a lounge space, a dining area that seats 14, a massive chandelier, and gold accents throughout. Oh, and he can't forget his throne either, because he's a prince. Certainly right. The Saudi Prince Boeing 747 is outfitted with a throne room so that he may feel like a king no matter where he may be. Brunei. Due partly because of his country's oil reserves, Brunei Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah has become one of the world's wealthiest head of state. Of course, he owns a lot of planes, but the Boeing 747-430 is the largest and greatest in his fleet. He spent an additional $80 million customizing the interior of the plane after purchasing it for $100 million. This Boeing resembles a suite in a 5-star hotel more than a plane for private use. The master suite has a gold-plated sink and walls adorned with Lalique crystals. Beautiful carpeting and lacquered wood adorned the hallways, and several pieces of furniture on board were upholstered in aqua blue to match the royal blue accents. The Sultan has his pilot's license and frequently flies about on his own lavish jet. Germany. As a result of aviation problems in 2018, German Chancellor Angela Merkel took a commercial flight. However, in 2020, she received her brand new Airbus A350-900XWB, affectionately dubbed Merkel 1. New Rolls-Royce Trent XWB engines power the Merkel 1, making it 25% more fuel efficient and significantly reducing the aircraft's carbon footprint. It can travel to any major city without stopping and has a range of 9,000 nautical miles. Moreover, several of the cabins were designed with safety and privacy in mind to prevent the introduction of any viruses because the plane was delivered in 2020. However, action has been taken to make all cabins larger. Board meetings might take place in ideal settings. The Merkel 1 is equipped with a missile defense system, just as many of the other planes on this list. India, known as the Queen of the Skies. Even though fewer and fewer Boeing 747s are in use as commercial passenger aircraft, the model remains a favorite among heads of state. That's why Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, prefers this jet. And since it's standard aircraft for the state-owned Air India, his security detail can arrange to have it serviced and refurbished whenever he needs it. Once the president boards, the plane is officially renamed Air India 1. It has several protection elements such as a radar jammer and missile countermeasure systems. Yet, the public does not know much about the interior. The coolest part though is that the jet's public registration as VTESO means aviation fans may follow its progress. Mexico. In 2020, Mexico's VIP aircraft became up for sale, which is not something that happens every day. Boeing 787 Dreamliner prices began at $130 million. The specific configuration of this plane makes it better suitable for government work. Advisors, officials, and even reporters can take advantage of many available conference tables and upright seating places to get some work done while waiting for their next destination. While the general arrangement of the cabin is similar to that of a commercial airliner, the seats themselves are far plusher and more spacious than those found in coach. Every cabin appears to be first class. A private presidential suite is available and its bed is noticeably larger than that of a business class suite. If he needs to freshen up before meeting the next dignitary, he can use the large standing shower in the attached bathroom or the full-length marble vanity sink. If that's the case, then why is the Mexican government selling this private jet? Current Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador, who took office in 2018, is a fan of using commercial airlines instead of the government's own. France. The French presidential plane exudes all the elegance, grace, and poetry for which France is famous. The customized Airbus A330-200 features a bedroom with an attached bathroom, a fully equipped kitchen, and a conference room with enough space for 12 people to relax in peace. It's a great venue to have private talks or a small intimate party fit for the president. In addition to a meeting room with seating for 60 VIPs, French President Emmanuel Macron also has a private bedroom with a full toilet and shower. The Airbus also serves as a mobile command center from which the French president may relay secret communication to his crew on the ground. United States. The President of the United States Air Force One is arguably the most recognizable VIP aircraft in the entire world. It has been a flying White House because it was used for decades by American presidents. Additionally, Air Force One is the call sign for any aircraft transporting the president. The presently in use aircraft is the Boeing 747-200, also known as the VC-25A. The aircraft is equipped with numerous protection mechanisms to keep everyone safe, including as a radar jammer countermeasure to deflect heat-seeking missiles. It has powerful communication equipment. The VC-25A has the ability to refuel in mid-air, allowing it to remain in the air for however long is required. Even though Air Force One has a more utilitarian duty, it nevertheless has 4,000 square feet of lounge space. Recently, the United States placed a $3.9 billion order for 2 gourmet food-serving galleys for the presidential suite. It will be the norm for the presidential trips to use this 747. And that's all for today's video. Is there a world leader out there that has a bigger, better, and more expensive private jet than the ones we've mentioned? Let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoy everything luxurious, check out our other videos. And if you like them, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Until our next video. See you then!